Hey, so I wanted to quickly walk you through Crunchbase, which is a really great platform for finding startups, and in particular by the kind of parameters that an investor would use to look for companies. So you have to upgrade to get like the full platform, but I think even just getting a sense of funding rounds and how to search for companies by funding rounds, this should be enough. So if you head over to crunchbase.com, you can see the URL here, and you can search for any of these things, but we'll just click companies, and right there it takes you into the search interface for companies, and it defaults to kind of the generic thing based on their CB rank, which for us right now we don't really need that. That's not relevant. Let me slide myself over here. So right here, if you just start to go into their filtered search, you can see some of the things you can search for. And if we go over to financials, and you can see right here, you can do it by funding round. So if I just wanted to see pre-seed, okay, well now I've got a bunch of pre-seed companies, and this is all self-reported or, they do the research. So some things might be a little dated. You never know exactly, where this data is coming from, but you can see right there, you get 5 companies, and then say you want to say funding in the last 30 days, because you want to see, hey, these are companies that recently got capital. They're going to use that capital to hire people. So let me go ahead and do that. And CB rank, I think, is some kind of indicator of, how well the company is doing. So these top ones are going to be ones to look out for. And so now you say, okay, well, I want to look at seed companies in the last 30 days. Well, there you go. There's the top 5. You can start to add other criteria, location or keywords or industries, and then you could really start to filter it down. And even just 5 is, you can kind of get a sense of what's going on. So very quickly, if you want to do Series A companies, companies that raised Series A's in the last 30 days. Now, this is when it got reported, not necessarily when they closed the funding. You have to look at the data. But with any of these, so let's check out number 17 here. Close that. It's doing it on hover. Okay, well, we'll just go to that one. It really wants us to go to that one. So when we go in here, you can see you can learn about the company, employee size, Series A. You can go to their website, what their CB rank is, how much total funding they've raised to date, number of investors. And so you can start to go down and learn a little bit more about the company. What industries are they in? Who are the founders? And a lot of times you can click into these things and learn even more. Learn more information about the company, what lists they fall on. So then up here, if you go to financials, you can get some financial information, their funding history, who are the investors. So are these investors, Lightspeed Ventures, great venture capital firm, they followed on. So that's interesting insights. Who are some of the key people? What are the technologies they're using? So if you're looking for, technology roles in particular, Crunchbase is hooking into some other APIs that allows them to learn some things. And then, signal and noise, which is generally like news activity. So a really, really great platform to learn about companies, search by stage. A lot of these, small, young companies, we don't hear about them, but they're the ones that are going to be changing the world in 5 to 10 years from now. So this could be a very cool way to learn about companies, learn about funding activity, and surface companies that you might want to join or do some research on or follow along. All right, so hopefully that's helpful. Give it a shot. Play around with the platform. If you really find a lot of value out of it, try the Pro. I think it's got a trial. I think you do have to enter your credit card, so make sure you cancel it in 14 days if it's not something you want to continue on. But highly recommend it. Check it out. Great platform, and hopefully find some very cool companies.